Ebusia, major breaking news at Airbano Air say, previous days ago, and Donald Trump, and say, Iran for frozen assets are a war US for possession. No, Omobe yusu Saska no about $300 billion no, repairs of damaged vessels. And Nasabre say the spokesperson for Qatar Al Ambiya headquarters, war Iran, Abetuja say. In quote, or say Trump announced that the ships damaged during the war on Iran will be compensated through Iranian assets that have been frozen. We warned the President of the United States that all companies and countries that welcome this proposal and use the frozen Iranian assets under this pretext should know that from now on, the Iranian Revolutionary Corps will not allow any of their ships to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And I just say on also edisa and same way edi abetu dwa say omu nim na omu de omu saka omu frozen assets na. Enya de omu betie anasa ombe allow ema ship bia afa Strait of Hormuz ni mu akọ asumdwe mu. Now say the ni kire Saudi Arabia side nso a company a friend say Saudi Aramco omu shut down. Currently, so we call Jazan Oil Refinery. I'm say production capacity of oil daily biano about 400,000 barrels of oil per day, and me a produce. So company friend say Aramco no. Now currently because of Yemen for attacks are launch ama omuntimi enye production ni year because feel said they are also under threat. It is say ye ka say since 25th of this month RBC and ya dia ye adwuma na say shut down operations say so nim na so produce oil na ansha na Yemen for no launch strikes at their bomb side abesay oil facility and wonim say oil ho adwuma na ye wo hono ansha na akofa problems bebre at their ba. Few days ago, Ukraine for a yadi Ukraine for a launch strikes be at the core ships be an nam Caspian Sea. Is it Caspadian or Caspian? But you know what I'm talking about. I just say launch strikes at the core vessel be so and my Iran for no ebufu ye pa say there wasn't any need for them to do something like that. But currently, I say omudi enkitahua etimi edinsesie eba sa Ukraine and Iran for an intem. Now, the two foreign ministers of these two countries, Ede and Sambia Betuja. Now, first of all, the foreign minister of Ukraine, I friend say Andrew Sibiha, and I say, I quote Eddie Ato the Twitter account say, I called Iran's foreign minister at Araghchi for a frank conversation. Diplomacy is about direct conversation. Even when it's difficult, I stress that our goal is to avoid unnecessary escalation. I reiterated that all of Ukrainians' actions are aimed solely at defending our country from Russian aggression and never intended to target civilian vessels of people. This is also true with regard to Iran statements about their national who died and a civilian vessel that was targeted in a recent incident. Our goal is to counter Russian aggression, which is the root cause of incidents, and it is Russia who bears full responsibility of all provocation and casualties. I emphasized the necessity to refrain from any escalatory steps, as well as the end of support for Russian war against Ukraine. This war is illegal and must end. Our position remains unchanged. Europe and Middle East deserve stability, security, and peace. And Andrew Sibiya, of the foreign minister of Ukraine, in some way, told ne Twitter handle, I just say, or they send a Abass Araghchi. Na Abass Araghchi and Sakaye. And also the response message at the Twitter or Kase was assured by the Ukrainian foreign minister Andrew Sibiha that the attack on the Iranian ship was unintentional. Keyword here no adding unintentional, and Ukraine seeks no escalation. No, the opposite of nyina ne say Ukraine for na mana clear say sa attacks on launch here no at the core vessel no so no it was unintentional, and you mo pem no mo de yes bibi and e pushi omo ema yes because penifo say bibi akoka papa and den enje kire de and na o say Iran for no omo seek for escalation ɔmo nso ɔmo mpɛ escalation, but sɛ wo lanche threats anaasɛ ɔmo ho biribi a ɛyɛ threat to their citizens anaasɛ ɔmo interest a ɛno no ɔyɛ ade ɔmo bɛgye atom is unacceptable. Na sɛ no they seek for restitution for their losses. Nti no Ukraine for no sɛ sika bi na ɔsɛ ɔmo tua their compensation asɛ bibi saa also look sharp no like a video way na share comment what do you think about this particular information and media to